Hey guys! So welcome to my toilet. This is the place where I always mention that I bring my plants in to propagate because this environment they like it very much, my areas like it very much. So today I want to do something to this Philodendron Golden Dragon. It's been growing up and it's been growing like quite gnarly on top here. So what I want to do with this Philodendron Golden Dragon is I want to trail it across here, right? And hopefully it will probably go that way to the window where the sun is. Now, let me show you what I did initially, which didn't really work. So this is the Philodendron Golden Dragon. I was given a cutting by my plant buddy Jessie, and the cutting was initially 2-3 leaves. And now look how much it's grown. It's just cling onto the wall between the tile and my glass panel. So it's just latched on there. And now it's grown all the way up. And I don't know if you can see that branch that goes like this, like this, like this, and like this. That is the growing stem, which hopefully I want to put across here. Let it go across here, right? And then I don't know how it will trail, probably towards the window. But if you can see it, see that hook there? That's what I did. I put a hook up initially, but it's actually plasterboard up there, so the hook is not very secure. I don't really like this idea, but that was one of the ideas that I came out impromptu because I wanted to hold the branch up. I didn't want it to like fall off the wall and then the whole thing comes tumbling down. So I'm just holding it up by that hook. But now I've thought of something else to do. I'm going to remove that hook and let me show you what I'm thinking of doing. So alright, as I was Marie Kondoing my condo, Marie Kondoing my condo, I found this tension rod which I bought for some shower curtain for the other bathroom, but it's not in use now. So what I want to do is I want to actually place a tension rod up there and try to let the philodendron curl around the tension rod. The problem is this tension rod is too short. It doesn't reach the wall, you see? It's too short, that's the maximum it will go. So now I'm thinking of a way to extend this rod. I found this dowel, this cylindrical dowel, and I've already marked the space. So I'm going to try and extend this rod with this dowel and then paint this white and hope that the foliage will like hide this wooden part of the dowel. So let's DIY this and see if it works. I'm trying to find a way to remove the inner cap on the thick end of the rod. That wasn't so hard, was it? So now I have a space to stick the dowel into. Can you see that space there? But first, I have to cut the dowel to size because it's too long. That used to belong to my broom. With this small saw, of course not, the small saw was never going to work. My second problem is the dowel is actually the same size as the rod. So now I have to trim the end down so that it would slot into the rod. I know what you're thinking about, guys. Why don't I just buy a longer rod, right? Thing is, I can, but since I already have this one hanging around, I might as well use it, right? Instead of having one extra stuff hanging around in my house doing nothing. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of my grandma sharpening my pencils last time. So now I gotta sand it down and get a smooth rim. Now as you can see, I actually have to slice it higher because the first time around was just too shallow. So I'm just sanding it down to get a good rim, a good grip when I slot it into the rod.
just like that. So now while waiting for the glue gun to heat up, I am sanding down the dowel a little bit, getting rid of some of the splinters. Glue gun's my hero. Look at that. So now I'm just getting out some white paint and painting the brown part just to camouflage it a little bit. Done.
Guys, so I added that extra bit there. Don't know if you can see it, but yeah, let's try and fix this on the wall and see if it works. Now, the problem is how high do I want it? It's quite a bit of roots getting in my way there. I'm not sure. Should have done this slightly earlier, because now it's very hard to untwist the knots. Okay, I think this is the best I can do for now. Let's see how it works. Okay, so this is how it looks from the back. Hopefully it'll crawl across over there, and then we'll decide what to do with it when it reaches there. Maybe I'll trail it out. I don't know, maybe I'll have a canopy of golden dragon, who knows? But so far it's secured up there, which is my biggest concern, because I was afraid that it was going to topple off the wall. So what else do I have in here? I have this Sansevieria, which started my journey with me. Doesn't grow very much here, maybe because the pot is really small, but I just leave it be. I have a Scindapsus pictus, which has been sitting in my toilet for as long as I can remember, maybe 3 years. And it's not very bushy, but it's doing quite well. Have another Sansevieria there. And this one, my Sigonium Three Kings, I just put this one into the pot from some cuttings. I have quite a pathetic plant over here. This one doesn't seem to do very well. I probably have to change it out with another one, so that I can put this one in the sun for a bit. This one, contrary to popular belief, ferns do need quite a bit of light. And then this is the other plant that has been sitting in this toilet. You can see how far it is from the window, right? So it's been here. This is a very, very good low-light plant. Although the leaves won't grow very big, but it is a good low-light plant. This is the famous Philodendron Haderaceum, or Philodendron micans, as some would like to call it. Now, I don't know what this is. It's just sitting here. I hope it grows. And then there's a golden dragon. And then I have a Maranta here, which has some burnt edges, because I have not been watering this guy, poor thing. I have another stem, Anthurium stem, sitting here. Now over here I have a what I call my propagating station. So I DIY'd this. This is used to be cabinets I had in this toilet. So I pulled it apart and I used the back of the cabinet and I screwed all this metal tape on, put a dowel at the bottom. It's not really a dowel, this is like a wall plug. And I put all these bottles here so I can propagate stuff. And at the moment, most of it is micans, because if you remember, I cut down my micans some time back, and there was a comment saying that such a waste, I threw it all away. I actually didn't throw it all away. Some of them are still here. Some of them I gave to my friends, and this is the one that I cut down to the base of the pot. Look how beautiful it's growing now. It seems to love it here. This is so beautiful. It's growing very, very well here in this corner. And then this is a Rhaphidophora tetrasperma, which I didn't know what to do as well. So I plonked it all into one pot and just hung it here. I saw in Tan Siu Bi that she had a pot that she just let it trail, and it looks so beautiful. The leaves stayed so small and beautiful, so I'm just trying out with this pot. It was from 3 small cuttings, and now it's grown quite bushy. And I also have this, what is this bugger doing here? It's growing quite beautifully now. And on the ledge, remember these 2 fillers? It's got 2 leaves now. 2 leaves on both the pots. This is significantly smaller than that one. I wonder why, but never mind. 2 leaves each. So I'm quite happy. The mommy is sitting here. This new leaf is curling up less because I know some of the roots are growing on that moss pile there. So it's doing okay. It's not dying on me. And I have this quite pathetic looking Maranta here. It keeps curling on me. I have no idea why this one keeps curling on me, but I am trying to layer it. I wonder if it has grown roots, or it will. It's just an experiment. Don't know if it will grow roots like that. Okay. Nothing yet, actually. Nothing yet. So maybe it doesn't work, maybe it works. We'll just have to see. I just put this up like 3 days ago. Over here I have this staghorn, which I also don't know where to put it, and another Maranta, but this one is growing quite well. So yeah, that's it. That's all the plants that's sitting in my little toilet. And I'm quite excited to see how this one grows. Thanks for watching, guys. See you again soon. Goodness, I can see my double chin. I have to go on a diet. This MCO is terrible. It's making me so fat.